see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. Get across the 20, mark him at 22. First and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. Connection made. It's Burden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play right off the bat. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll go again with Swift. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
First down, Bears.
Give up the middle with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Williams. Moving to his left. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
They'll run with Swift. Powering forward. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Bears 7.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A run with the Central Florida prominent, R.J. Harvey. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to put up the 1st down.
He looks forward for maybe a yard. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Forced out wide. He's going to run it.
Caleb Williams on the scramble. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He's got his tight end stops there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by P.J. Locke.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
I should practice out your head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I mean, on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 17-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Escaping to his left. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll lead to a second down.
Bombers.
Throwing, Nix. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's second down. Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Broncos take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Captain, hold on a sec. Ready. Away.
Nix, how to throw it here on first down. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready. Chill.
On second down, it's Nix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Captain. Hold on, set. Ready. Away.
To throw is Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Joe. Captain.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Rockland trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Hold on, set.
They'll throw. It's Nix. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Away.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll get about 5. So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Captain.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll work this out wide to McLaughlin. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, McLaughlin. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another.
Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Khalil McLaughlin. Down Denver.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
And they're on 15-yard line.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And up there. First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
Now, this looks like a design run. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A run here with Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Second down, it's Williams. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's into the hands of Smythe, the tight end. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. John Franklin Myers in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running down, there is a lot of space open underneath. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. A run now with McLaughlin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 48-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Good for a Broncos first down.
A first down throw for Nix. He's got it at the 7. They're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 34. High game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. On the ground, McLaughlin. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
Bombers. Hold on, set. First down. Ready. Away. Chill.
Second down. Nix. Rolling right. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Ogunze. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Williams. Set up the wide receiver screen. It's Ogunze. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That is caught to the goal line and in. Roll Ogunze. Touchdown Bears. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead.
It's one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the 2nd level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Bears 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush, because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
A run with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll get down, avoid the hit. Gain about 7. Setting up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Not much there, maybe a yard. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 3rd down, and it is a run by Harvey. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and stop it with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go from Tampa. second man. It's Bucky Irving. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Regular. Cut.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Malcolm Coots gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a first down.
Hey, alert, alert, alert,
First
alert.
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brian Porter on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. Looking downfield for Otten. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans.
4th down.
And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Good. 180. Pistol. What's that?
They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Is his turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
To throw on the first play, it's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Raiders' 37-yard line.
Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Moving outside the pocket. He'll run again. And he's into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Finish up.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Oh, fine work. They offensively got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. Third down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Smith from the gun on third down. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Raider first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Run right up the gut with Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
A second down throw for Smith. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. On play action, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. From the 38 now, here's second down and 6.
Hey, alert, alert! 180!
Throwing is Baker. Swing this one out to White. And he's going to be... Give him 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Buccaneers.
Now Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will take a 14-6 lead.
14, Raiders 6. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Mikey Smith there on the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Gino. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a rep.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Upton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Headed left, buying time.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and a long way to go. To throw is Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score! Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Gino now on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
2nd down. Smith. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Hey, middle. Good shot.
Gino to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the
2nd and 10.
There we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Now going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Gino. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, it's Gino. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. From the shotgun, Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Geno Smith sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, here's Baker. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll go again with Gentry. He'll work forward for a couple. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's got his man. That's Houghton. And he's going to be marched down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
It's
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, Smith. That is caught. What a throw. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Raiders 13.
Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, here's Irvin. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 29, here's second and 8.
Run. 180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third, they need 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. It's Evans. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain there of 24 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, alert. Point it right.
Now Mayfield. Swing this one out to White. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 19-yard line.
Point it right. Stop.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And the Buccaneers are gonna have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
180! Stop!
Now Mayfield. What? And he will take this one across into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
King! What's up?
Here's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. To return is Tucker. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Raiders take over first down team at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Smith to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Gino. That's a rocket. Downfield, he's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
To throw, here's Smith. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No lead on the play. And it's third down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 10. Smith to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on first and 10. On play action, Smith. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Smith. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and goal, Raiders.
Gino to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Smith now. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
This is Irvin, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
180!
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Second down throw from Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get...
That's caught outside by Hawkins. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Real.
Baker to throw. That is caught. He's got Godwin. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Point it right.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back, at the point of attack. He knew exactly what play was coming.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
Set. 180. Watch one.
They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll run. No place to run there. Good job by the team to stop him at the 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down was looming.
Buccaneers field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, hey.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by their rookie corner.